I do not own the rights to the music in the background. As awesome as it is, it's just there, and that's actually what I'm gonna be talking about real quick before I get back to chores, and that is I think some songs have an intense meaning, but unfortunately they can be twisted in the meaning as well. One of the songs is God, Your Mama, and Me. No one's ever gonna love you like God, Your Mama, and Me. And nobody can love you like I do, things like that. And when you get an abusive male or female saying these words to a woman or to their partner who is insecure or feeling vulnerable, and people believe that you're so worthless, nobody's going to love you like me. Nobody in this world will ever love you the way I do. You're trash if I don't love you. And I think that song is fabulous. I'm not discrediting this song at all. But I think we've gotten a lot of my problem with today's country music and a lot of music altogether since 95. It's about, I'm the only one. You're my everything, and I'm the only one who can love you. And when it comes to an unhealthy and maybe not physically abusive, maybe not even emotionally abusive, but an unhealthy relationship where that idea is put forward, the narcissist and the aggressor can say that. Now, this is coming kind of from my own personal history. I remember I've never liked my hair. I've been picked on about my hair for years and years and years, and I always threaten to chop it off, and everybody always yells at me. This is more natural. And then when I did, I shaved it. Everyone just got so mad at me. But that was for cancer research. Anyways, me and my husband worked for the fair, and songs like that, they trigger this moment, and I think they're beautiful, beautiful songs. And for a wonderful, healthy relationship, they are fabulous. So I am not discrediting the beauty and the wonder of the song. But the concept. We didn't have a brush. My brush got stolen. And so I just kept my hair in a ponytail. And by the time we got home and we got back to my stuff, and I had a brush, so we worked the fair, me and my husband. We were working games and just like chaos. And you can't get off the lot sometimes to go to the store and get a brush. And they don't have one in the commissary. And, it's just, not the best thing to do. And at that time it was really hard for us to get off the lot. We didn't have a car. And when we got home, I'm trying to, and he's like, I was like, just cut it. I'm trying to get a snag out. And it was hard. And I will tell you, Steve, it's my husband, my ex-husband, had not hit me in a few years. He had been physically abusive from the end of 2003 till the end of 2005. It hadn't hit me since 2005. This is mid 2009. But he's still been very verbally aggressive, and he yeah. And there's been times where I saw the devil in his eyes, and I think that's one reason that I just know we can't get back together. But so, anyways, I'm trying to brush my hair. I can't get it out, and so I'm in the tub, and I'm trying, conditioner from hell, just doing it, and it's big old, might as well have had dreads type snarl. And I'm embarrassed to say it, but this was also during the time when everyone was saying I was mentally ill, and I was on those unnecessary drugs that I didn't need that were making me mentally ill. So depression and the verbal abuse, and it was just no good. I was not in a good mindset. And I'm gonna try, I'm only working part-time now, so I'm gonna try to put out some more videos about what I had intended to, the concept of, reviewing a few products that I own, not going out and buying stuff, but reviewing products I own. So, take it back, Barbara. So I'm in the tub trying to brush this out, and Steve comes in there, and I'm crying because it hurts and it's miserable, and I just want to cut it, and he won't let me. Yeah, I was letting him because he was my husband, and he was complaining about how bad it was, and things that I was doing that were wrong. And I said, if it is so bad, why are you still here? And he said, because nobody will take care of you. That I couldn't take care of myself. Bitch! And that I couldn't find another man to do so. Now, I'm not going to put Steve down any more than I already have. I'm not going to hype him up. But I'm going to say that there were good things that he did, things that I know abusive people, other abusive men, lines that he didn't cross, that they did. Stevie never called me ugly. That's the biggest thing. He never bitched at me about my weight. None of that. Yeah, that's hard. That's a whole nother thing. But that our marriage officially lasted from that particular incident that I can point out in my head. That particular incident was September-ish 2009. No, was it September or October? Probably more October, because we'd come back from the fair. And our marriage continued through 2011, when I went to prison and he was already in prison. I got out in 13, did 13 months of behavior modification. We got together for a couple of months in 2014 when we moved to Reno. And then it took me 2 years for the divorce. So officially from that one particular instant of him saying that nobody can take care of you like I can, nobody will take care of you, it was still another 7 years. He would say things like that again and again from the beginning of our marriage until the end. So nobody's gonna love you like I do. Nobody can love you like I do. You can't get anyone like me. Honey, I don't want no one like you. And it's not just country music. I primarily listen to country, so that's what I can focus on. But I really think that the music industry should look at the message they're putting to young women and young men, that somebody who says this may not be the healthy, wonderful person. There is a country artist who is the son of one of my favorites, who all the songs he writes are his love affair since his second grade with his lovely, beautiful wife. And, to say that every man is like him, every man should be like him, have that wonderful, passionate love affair with his wife, and be able to sing it to the whole world, or Tim and Faith. Beautiful, wonderful, so happy. I cried when I found out, because they were two of my favorite people back in the 90s. When I was listening, I was riding 5 miles to school, headphones in the ear, in Sacramento, with my bad knee. But I really think we need to get back to the more fundamentals of, my love is intense compared to this, deeper than the holler, unless I'm the only one who will love you. Maybe not. I mean, like if you agree. Love country music, ain't hating on any country music overall. I mean, there's very few country artists that I dislike, very few songs that I won't listen to, because I think overall there's a wholesome value to the music. Sorry about that. Like Kane and Elena, or Kane and Lauren. I said her last name. That song that they do, the What Ifs. Oh my God, that's a beautiful, wonderful, magical song. So that's just, my personal opinion. I mean, there are very few country songs that I don't like, and even fewer artists that and the only one artist that I can say I dislike personally is specifically because in 1998 she said she was never going to do a crossover, never going to put out a crossover, and months later at the time that she said it, she was working on a crossover album, and crossover between country and pop. She came right back to country, stayed with country, don't think she's done anything else crossover, but to say that and then months later have a crossover come out. But I mean, overall her songs are fabulous. Her country songs are fabulous. So I'm not gonna hate, if you noticed, other than the lyrics of that one song that I love the song. It's a wonderful song. If you could find a healthy person who says nobody can love you the way God, your mama, and me do, that's great. But there's just not those kind of men readily available for everybody. Gotta fix that, boys. Mamas and daddies, raise your boys, put them in scouts. Because them scouts, they may not all be good, but it's going to teach them a little bit. Alright, bye.